Good morning everyone. It is currently 8:48 in the morning. I'm about to hop in the shower because I have class at 10 and I also need to eat breakfast and my hair is gross.
Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging.
Okay, I have a towel on, just so you know. Literally in the shower, I somehow pulled something in my thigh. I have no idea how. I was literally just showering and this is fun. It is 9:33. I have a little less than 30 minutes until my class starts. We've been told that we are splitting the day between financing and learning multicam, like how to edit multicam stuff. So, yeah, there's that. And then, so we're gonna have an assignment, like a short assignment that's due on Monday, so I plan on doing that assignment today after class. And then I also plan on editing together and uploading the, vlogs and interviews for this coming week on Breaking Character. So that's a fun time. Because I gotta get those done, and then tomorrow is my first day working as a receptionist at AWP, so that'll be most of my day tomorrow. But the cool thing is that Ashlyn will be there for rehearsal as well, so I think we'll both probably end up arriving and leaving at the same time. I just got out of class. We went like 20 minutes over, which was because the first bit of it, this guest speaker came on to talk about like financing, and her computer did not want to cooperate, and so she talked for like 20 minutes longer than she was supposed to. And the program, like it's really difficult when I'm on Zoom on the computer and I also have Premiere Pro on the computer, and so they recommended, like, if you wanted to get on the Zoom on a different device, if you have one, like a phone or whatever, and then just like use Premiere on the laptop. But I'm like, the thing is that if I'm doing it on my phone, it's gonna be such a small screen, so like if he's sharing on there, like, am I even gonna be able to actually see what he's doing on there? I don't know. I'm like, I was trying so hard to like follow the directions that was being given, but then they went too fast, and my computer, like, I clicked all the right buttons and something just was not adding up. So I don't know. But anyway, it's figured it out. I'm gonna eat something. The other mistake I made was keeping my door open during it, and so I had like Keanu and Rocket come like on my lap and be all over me during it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I love you both dearly, but it was driving me nuts. And I already knew it was going to be a little bit of a more difficult class for me just because of my anxiety thing that happened last night, and usually it takes me until about halfway through the next day to feel back to normal, and that's the case if I have a sensory meltdown or something like that. Like any of those, it takes me until through the next day to really feel back to normal. And this morning when I woke up, I was like, oh no, I'm pretty good. But then the second I had to actually get on the Zoom and be like, oh, like, presentable and things like that, I was like, oh yeah, my brain is still tired. I have turned my heater on because it is a rainy, chilly day outside. I have finished the project for Emerge. I'm just waiting to be told what to name it, and then I can upload it or submit it. In the meantime, I am editing together the vlogs for the person next week, and I plan to also do the interview for next week, so let's knock those out. It is now later, much later in the day. It is 7:33. I have finished editing and uploading the vlogs and the interview for this coming week, which is great. And I've actually just finished editing the vlogs, and I'm exporting it now for not this coming week, but the next week after that. And the interview for that is actually pretty much done. Thank you, past self. And yeah, I was just talking to someone about this, and especially since my diagnosis, and the reason why it's since my diagnosis is because since I'm so fact-based, like, it took until I have those facts, and I have the fact that my brain is literally wired differently, and it acts differently than most people, that I can finally start to accept that I need to do things differently. Things that seemingly should be easy that for some reason are not. For example, yesterday I was talking about this whole eating thing, trying to find things that, what are foods that I like that are easy for me. And so some things that I found are, that I was talking to my parents last night, is like getting salami, and like instead of making a sandwich, just like pick, having salami, and like that's, healthier than a lot of other things I could have, and things like that, to like take these small steps that it sounds totally easy to be like, oh, let me just find foods I like that are easy, to prepare. But it's like sometimes even the foods that are easy to prepare, my brain does not want to do. Like, it doesn't want to prepare anything. It just wants to grab it and eat it because that's all I have the energy for. So another thing that I'm trying to figure out, because currently today, and you probably could tell from the vlog, is I'm very burnt out. And I'm not burnt out from doing work, because I'm doing work. I enjoy doing this work. That's not what I'm burnt out about. And in fact, it's a way for me to combat this burnt out, because it's completing a to-do list, and it's doing something I like. I love doing this show, and so it's helping bring that back. And this is all just kind of leftover from the bad scare of the anxiety attack, or I would call it, maybe it was a minor attack last night. It didn't go full force, but it was, it hit me like a rock, and that had some repercussions. And usually it only lasts until about halfway through the next day, but because I had that Zoom meeting in the class this morning, I think that already took away. I'm going to start using the spoon theory on here, and if you haven't heard the spoon theory, really quick explanation. Let's say I have 10 spoons every day, and the spoons represent mental and physical energy that I have to do tasks throughout the day that I need to do. So the more, out throughout your day, you take spoons away as you do stuff, and if you accidentally overuse your spoons, or you're using spoons for the next day that you don't actually have for today, it can result in something like this, which is a burnout. So doing that Zoom call this morning took away some more spoons than it usually would, because I was dealing with the burnout and that feeling from the night before, which therefore has prolonged it throughout today. It's not that type of tired where it's like I just want to go to bed. It's that tired where my brain is working slower than it usually is, and it's very much like I don't really want to, like, talking to Ashlyn is fine and that's great, but like other times I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone, anything like that. So a big thing I'm trying to figure out is when people say relax or take it easy, they know what that means for them. I don't know what that looks like for me, because just sitting down and watching a TV show or watching a movie is usually not the way to do that, because I usually have to schedule those in, or at least be thinking that I might want to do it a few hours beforehand. That is the only way that, like, the usual sort of taking it easy or relaxing, which, like, doing work like this that I'm choosing to do, is another form of me taking it easy or relaxing, especially if it involves organizing. Like these photos that I'm organizing from Facebook and stuff, that's a really big help. Also, vlogging is great because it helps me speak my thoughts out loud, and it helps if I'm struggling with an issue to hear what I'm saying, because it sounds like I'm giving advice to someone, and it allows me to hear my own advice and what I would say to someone else in this situation. For example, tonight, if someone was like, I feel burnt out, and if, let's say, if this person was a clone of me, but not me, and they were like, I'm feeling burnt out, and I want to watch this movie that I've seen 10 times before and I really like it, but I don't know, I would tell them to watch that movie, and therefore I'm telling myself right now, you're going to watch that movie, because that's what your brain is telling you that it wants to do, and you've been thinking of it for the last 2 hours, so it's planned enough to watch it. So, yeah, sorry, really long clip, but open and honesty, and that's it. But I did already plan, and I've been planning this for about 3 hours. I'm going to make mac and cheese, because that's what I'm really feeling like, and that's what I've been feeling like for 3 hours, and I have the energy to make it, so we'll do it. Ashlyn and I watched 2 more episodes of Teen Wolf, actually, which was really fun and really great, and was another great way to get out of that funk, actually. Now that I'm sitting here realizing it, I feel back to normal. My brain feels back to normal. So pretty impressive. So Ashlyn and Teen Wolf is a key. Anyway, I know this vlog was long. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all.